Chief Secretary. Good afternoon to you all. With me, we have the Attorney General, Mr. Machaya, right there, and we have Minister Sekai Nzenza, who is actually Acting Minister for Industry and Commerce. And on my right, there is Honorable Professor Mutuli Ngube, the Finance Minister, who will be talking to you this afternoon about our cabinet. We had our cabinet meeting today, which we finished a little early than usual. This was done to enable His Excellency the President to travel to Zambia, where he will attend Zambia's 54th independence anniversary. While in that country, His Excellency the President, together with his Zambian counterpart, will preside over the signing of the following MOUs. The Memorandum of Understanding on Gender, the Memorandum of Understanding on the establishment of the Victoria Falls One-Stop Border Post, and the third one being the Memorandum of Understanding on the Preservation of Liberation War Graves. The President and Cabinet continue to be seized with current hardships which are inflicting on our people, and especially the poorest in the society. Cabinet has put primary focus on the general welfare of our people. Shortages of commodities and panic buying continue to afflict our population. And the Cabinet, to immediately address this situation, has come up with the following. On the issue of price hikes and depressed availability of basic commodities and medical drugs, after listening to the report by the Minister of Industry and Commerce on the prevailing price situation and availability of fuel, Cabinet noted with concern that the basic commodities continue to be in short supply despite increased production by suppliers, thereby reflecting persistent panic and speculative buying of the commodities by members of the public. Cabinet also noted the continuing increases in prices, which effectively pushes the commodities beyond the reach of many of our people. In addition, Cabinet also observed that owing to panic and speculative buying, products which used to be sold over a month are now being sold in just 3 hours' time. A situation which is completely unsustainable. Accordingly, as a way forward, Cabinet resolved as follows. A, that the Minister of Industry and Commerce temporarily amends Statutory Instrument 122 of 2017 to allow both companies and individuals with offshore funds and free funds to import specified basic commodities currently in short supply. This is going to be done pending the return to normalcy in buying patterns of the public and adequate restocking of manufacturers. And so with immediate effect, there will be importation of products listed below will be allowed. 1, animal oils, that is fats, lard, tallow, and dripping. 2, baked beans. 3, body creams. 4, bottled water. 5, cement. 6, cereals. 7, cheese. 8, coffee creamers. 9, cooking oil. 10, crude soya bean oil. 11, fertilizers. 12, finished steel roofing sheets. 13, wheat flour. 14, ice cream. 15 jams, 16 juice blends, 17 margarine, 18 mayonnaise, 19 packaging materials, 20 peanut butter, 21 pizza base, 22 potato crisps, 23 salad creams, 24 shoe polish, 25 soap, 26 sugar, 27 synthetic hair products, 28 wheelbarrows and wheelbarrow parts, 29 yogurts, 30 agrochemicals, 31 stock feeds. This is the list which will be allowed to be imported into the country using free funds. We therefore the list which I've just read is the list which will be allowed all companies and individuals to bring in using their offshore funds and free funds to bring into the country. And this is being done pending the return to normalcy in buying patterns of the public and adequate restocking by manufacturers. So it's temporarily. That government, through the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, continues to support the productive sector through forex allocation to ensure they adequately stock for the upcoming festive season. That also more resources are channeled towards primary production, particularly agriculture, because our current vulnerability is a result of excessive reliance on agricultural imports for raw materials such as soya beans and wheat. Also to improve supply logistics for fuel. Cabinet also considered and approved the 2019 pre-budget strategy paper, which was presented by the Minister of Finance and Economic Development. This paper will guide consultations between the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development and the various stakeholders, as well as constitute the framework around which the 2019 national budget will be formulated. The pre-budget strategy paper has the following key features. So after listening to the report of the minister, who then presented that strategy paper, which was drawn from TSP, which highlights the following priority areas for the 2019 national budget. I will speak to the priority areas, but that doesn't necessarily mean the list is exhaustive. The priority areas for the 2019 national budget. There will be fiscal consolidation. We'll look seriously into agriculture, mining, manufacturing, service sectors, small and medium enterprises development, public enterprises and local authorities service delivery enhancement, empowerment of provinces, addressing rent-seeking and corrupt behaviors, re-engagement, competitiveness of the local export sector. As you can see, this is what your cabinet was seized with this morning. I want to thank you for coming.